Hello everyone, have a great day. Today, we'll continue exploring a method of propagating roses using very familiar ingredients. This is a rather interesting combination, which both helps to naturally disinfect and provides growth stimulants, supporting rose cuttings to root quickly, sprout vigorously, and prevent root rot in the early stages. First, prepare a whole onion with its skin on, choosing a firm onion that is not bruised or moldy. Wash the outside to remove dirt and sand, then peel off the dry outer onion skin. This onion skin contains many sulfur compounds and flavonoids, which have excellent antibacterial and antifungal properties. Chop the onion skin into small pieces and put them in a clean glass jar. Next, pour about 0.5 liters of boiling water into the jar. Stir well to dissolve the active ingredients in the onion skin into the water, then close the lid and let it cool naturally. During this process, the onion peel water will gradually turn a pale yellow color, with a slightly pungent but characteristic smell, which is very beneficial for treating cuttings. Meanwhile, take about 30 grams of fresh onion, chop it finely, and put it in a clean plastic cup. This fresh onion contains many enzymes and essential oils, which stimulate the metabolic process in plant tissues, while also helping to clean the cut surface and limit harmful microorganisms. Add about 500 milliliters of warm water to the cup, stir well, and let it sit for 30 minutes. While waiting for the onion solution to soak in, prepare the rose cutting. Choose a healthy, disease-free, and undamaged rose cutting. Use scissors or a sharp knife to remove all leaves and thorns from the cutting, and also remove any withered petals. This helps reduce water loss and prevents the cutting from losing strength during the rooting stage. Then, trim the cutting, leaving it at about 20 centimeters in length. At the base, trim away some of the thin outer layer to expose the tender tissue inside. This helps increase nutrient absorption and stimulates faster root formation. Once prepared, place the rose stem in a glass of fresh onion solution and soak for about 30 minutes to clean the stem and awaken its regenerative capacity. Once the onion peel solution in the glass jar has completely cooled, filter the solution through a sieve or thin cloth, discarding the residue. Simultaneously, remove the rose stem from the fresh onion solution and filter the remaining onion solution. Then, mix the onion peel solution and fresh onion together. The resulting mixture has strong antibacterial properties and creates an enzyme-rich environment, ideal for root stimulation. Next, take about 100 milliliters of beer and mix it with the prepared onion solution. Beer contains yeast, B vitamins, and a small amount of sugar. When diluted, it becomes an easily absorbed nutrient source for rose stems, stimulating cell division at the base of the stem. However, only use a moderate amount of beer as instructed to avoid excessive fermentation. Prepare a clean glass jar and a piece of foam. Cut the foam to fit snugly over the mouth of the glass jar. Fill the jar with the onion beer solution. Then, insert the rose stem through the foam and place the foam over the mouth of the jar. Ensuring the base of the rose stem is submerged in the solution, while the stem itself is held upright. The foam acts as a support, preventing the stem from wobbling and limiting the entry of bacteria from the outside. To maintain stable humidity, wrap the entire glass jar and rose stem in a clear plastic bag or cup. Place in a cool, well-ventilated area away from strong winds and direct sunlight. Just a little diffused light is enough for the branch to maintain its physiological activity without losing water. After about 10 days, if conditions are favorable, you will see very noticeable changes. The rose branch will begin to sprout new shoots, which are fresh, green, and healthy, showing strong vitality. Observing the base, you will see many new roots growing out, white, plump, and evenly distributed around the base. This is a sign that the method has been successful and the rose branch is ready to enter a new growth phase. At this point, you can replant the rose branch in a pot with good drainage. Using coconut fiber as a growing medium to continue caring for it long term. The method using onions combined with beer is not only simple and easy to do but also makes the most of readily available ingredients in the household. Onions act as a natural shield, helping to protect the base of the branch from fungal diseases and bacteria, while beer provides the necessary energy and vitamins to stimulate root and shoot formation. When it comes to cultivation, the most important thing is not just the formula, but also the meticulousness in each small step and the patience in waiting. Each day that passes, the rose branch silently adapts, accumulates energy, and prepares for its breakthrough. And when the first buds appear, it's not only a sign of success, but also a very special joy for the flower grower. The joy of seeing new life nurtured by their own hands and meticulous care. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you again.